we got Grant bringing in some blocks here for us. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Sonoma County, and spent the last several hours moving equipment to get it on site. But the project at hand is we had a little pocket of dirt right here wash away a couple winters ago, and it's pretty well mossed over. But we are coming through here with 10-wheelers, so what we're going to do is use some big concrete blocks and stack them in here and get this repaired. So let's just take another look down here. So let's see, my head height is about even with the top of the road there. And this is about 6.5, 7 feet right there. And got a pink line painted, and we're gonna go ahead and get to doing some trenching to get our first course of blocks in place. All right, morning of day 2 on this project. Got last night, Dad and I got the 2 bottom blocks in down there. looking nice and straight. We're up here late morning getting going. What do you think, Dad?
I ain't used to being a laborer.
Pulling them out of retirement to help out. So we got another block here ready to go. All the stack of blocks are just right around that corner over there. So anyhow, let's get these guys set in here, stacked up. Got some drain rock still sitting in the loader bucket over there. We got more down the road, and we're gonna stack these blocks up, stagger the blocks, and get that backfill drain rock behind the blocks, and should come together pretty quick here. All right, got all my blocks set here, and just starting to put some more drain rock in behind this wall. And I'm going to go ahead and use the tamper butt end of that digging bar, pack it in really good, and then when I get enough width, drop in the jumping jack and go back and forth. And I feel like that's going to really pack it in good and apply some pressure up against the embankment, really giving that road some support. And this is what it looks like here. All the joints are staggered. That's ideally what you are going to want to do to have the most strength with a block wall like this. Don't have another end piece here, but I think it's probably going to be fine. I can pack in some material right here, and at least it has this bottom block to sit on. I was talking to my dad about maybe putting another course on top of this, but I think we can slope it back up towards the road. And what we have in place is really going to, you know, do the job that we needed it to do, which is support the road. And down here, this is in the bottom center of the wall. So what we're looking at here are the 2 bottom blocks. Those are the 2 first blocks that we set, and behind that is drain rock. There's no perf pipe behind the wall, but with all that drain rock behind the wall and drain rock under the blocks, I'm going to go ahead and drop a scoop of drain rock into this channel right here, and that's just going to help ensure that any water that might end up behind this wall can drain out freely without having to blow out dirt again. If you trap water behind a retaining wall, that's what you're going to end up with, is the wall tipping over or a portion of it blowing out. But anyways, I'm really happy with how things are turning out, so let's get to scooping and get some more rock behind this wall and get it backfilled. Let me show you real quick though, one last thing. It's kind of dirty, but not too bad for stacking block. And also I'm holding the level plumb right now, and so that's how much I have the wall sloping back in towards the road. And better to have your walls, retaining walls, with a little bit of slope in on the backfill side, because whether it's an H-beam wall or a block wall like this, sometimes when you get to packing in material behind them, or they take a little bit of weight, they can push out, and you're a lot better off starting that wall with just a little bit of a lean first. And if it takes weight, maybe it'll come up plumb, but you certainly don't want the reverse effect of the wall leaning out backwards. So yeah, that's just what I like to do, get a little lean in towards the road. So anyways, enough talk. Let's get on that excavator and throw some gravel in here. finished up out here. Got all this dirt scooped out of this corner. Used some of that for the backfill on the top of the wall, as you saw, and just makes a little bit more room for the 10-wheeler pulling a trailer when it's coming through. And just got done packing in the last little bit with the excavator bucket here. Looking good. And I laid a little filter fabric over that drain rock that I had out of the bottom. And that's what it looks like from down below. So, yep, all done out here. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you on the next project. Over and out.
That you sweep the porch now, Pat feed the dogs. Don't forget the barn, it's waited way too long. The yard needs a mowing, boys, why do I have to ask? You'd better get to your homework, then please take out the trash. My daddy was a hard man, hard but he was fair. He said the harder that he pushed us, the more he showed his care. He never stood for talking back, we knew he didn't dare. Sometimes on the long ride home, he let down his hair. Father, son, man to man, we'd do it time and time again on the road home. On the road home. We'd ask him all about his life, and did he always do what was right? He said, I tried, boys. On the road. Oh, come on, Dad, did you skip school? Did you get in fights? Did you break the rules? I did my share, boys. And somewhere on them bumps and bends, we became lifetime friends on the road home. Trouble comes, I think of him today. If I don't remember things he'd have to say, I'll leave the house and drive on through the night, and I won't come back until I get it right. Till I recall the things he told on that road home. On the road home. His wrinkled hands would steer the way. I never gave a thought that one day I'd drive the road alone, make turns on my own, taking hills in the night, hitting brakes when trouble's inside, and keep moving on the way I was told on that road home. On the road home. 10 miles of bumps and holes and curves, Daddy taught us how to learn the most important things in life. I won't forget with all my might. He's ahead of me tonight on every turn. I won't be alone, he'll always be here on the road home. I won't be alone, he'll always be here